we're sat right now out on this big dick.
Terrace.
Terrace,
Terrace,
sorry.
not big dick.
Not big dick. That'll get censored.
Probably have to.
Welcome to Åland, welcome to Storhagen, and welcome to potentially the most scenic brewery, or brew pub and brewery that I've ever been to. So Åland is a group of islands halfway between Finland and Sweden. So it is owned by Finland, but they all speak Swedish, and but it is kind of its own independent, autonomous nation.
Yeah, for about 100 years, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got their own parliament and that sort of thing, their own flag, which is how I class these things.
Yeah.
And Storhagen, they've existed since 2004. Well, that's 19 years.
19 years strong. Yeah.
A lot of people will have heard of them for something they did back in 2010, actually, which was what got called the Shipwreck beer. So there's a shipwreck off the coast of Åland from 1842, I believe it is. And they dived down and they found bottles of beer and bottles of champagne down there, but more importantly, bottles of beer. Brought it up, scientifically analysed it, and then attempted to recreate such a beer. And so they kind of got famous for that, but we're actually here for a different reason.
Yeah.
Which is the Baltic Brew. 5% pills. Which is beautiful.
Beautiful, clear, lovely. So this beer is done sort of as a collaboration and support of a group called the Baltic Sea Action Group. And these guys started in 2008, I think it was. And basically they are just looking after the Baltic Sea, going on it from super environmental point of view, and these guys are doing their part to help. So this beer is quite special. It uses 1% desalinated water from the Baltic Sea. So the reason that they've used 1% is because you see the earth is made up of 70% water, but only 1% of that is readily available fresh water. So it's these guys' way of just acknowledging that and also representing the Baltic Sea in this beer.
And it's the preservation of it as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
All the water they use in this brewery is from lakes in Åland, then goes for a bit of water treatment, but that does contribute massively to the unique flavour that you'll get from all of their beers.
Yeah. I mean, one of the lakes that they pull water from is literally 100 metres from the brewery. So it's all pretty special. The treatment plant is on Åland itself. So I think these guys are very special in the way that they approach brewing and the environment. It's super. What is immediately there is to be looked after, to be preserved, and to be celebrated as well, actually. So this beer is a perfect representation of that, and also using in collaboration with fantastic companies and everything, not companies, organizations.
Yeah, initiatives, organizations. But sustainability is clearly a key part for this brewery. 100% wind powered, and a lot of the ingredients they'll use for not just their beer but their on-site kitchen is primarily sourced in Åland, if not grown on the brewery site.
And the fact that we came down the driveway here, there's massive plants, there's crops. These guys have the veggie gardens everywhere. You know, they use this produce in their menus every day. And the kitchen is super cool. It's a open plan, got big windows so you can see them cooking, plating up. It's just beautiful. And the menu that they do, they upload every single day of what's fresh, what's available.
So the site itself here is, as we said, absolutely stunning.
Beautiful.
We're 18 kilometres outside of the capital, Mariehamn.
Mariehamn?
Mariehamn. I mean, what do we have here? We've got an amphitheatre.
Yep.
Genuinely, where
Yep.
they like to do live music, shows, performances. That
Right
sort of
next
thing.
to the lake.
Yeah.
Absolutely stunning.
Which is beautiful. We're sat right now out on this big dick
Terrace.
terrace.
Terrace,
Sorry,
not big dick.
not big dick. That'll get censored.
Probably have to.
We've got frisbee golf, which I was quite keen on.
Yes,
9
that
holes
new-
of frisbee golf. We've got a greenhouse, which also serves as kind of a function area.
Yeah, there's a bar inside there. It looks like there's a massive screen that they pull down to do sort of movies, everything. A couple of couches around there.
What do you think of the actual beer?
It's fresh.
It
It is
is
fresh.
incredibly drinkable, isn't it?
I mean, just like the clarity of it as well.
I know they
Right.
don't filter here. It's all centrifuge and that sort of
Yeah.
thing as well.
Yeah.
So it is unfiltered and unfined. So to get that level of clarity is incredibly impressive. We've seen from the beer lineup here, they do focus on more traditional, more older styles.
Yeah, yeah.
I started with absolutely fantastic Bock.
Yep.
And you had...
I had there a original IPA, which was, much more of that traditional style, not a punch in the face of hops, but really celebrating the malt character as well. But
it was a sweeter, maltier
Yeah,
IPA,
yeah.
wasn't it?
but yeah, their lineup has got a lot of lagers, a couple of pale ales as well. But yeah, as you say, much more traditional.
Yes, they distribute to 22 different countries, I believe, including Belgium. I mean, selling beer to the Belgians is selling snow to the Orlandish, isn't it? But
Also over to Japan as well, which is quite cool. That's a bit of a trek.
yeah.
So these guys are doing real cool. Great place. Good times.